Hi everybody, Buzzsaw Gaming here, hanging out with my little retro gaming buddy right there, Mr. Buzzsaw. In the background, Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Bringing to you the top 5 Turbo Grafx 16 platformers of all time. Now, if you listen to this channel, you know how much I love Turbo Grafx 16. I was there from the beginning, absolutely loved it, so much fun. I was rooting for them so much in the early days. Unfortunately, they didn't make it, and they kept a lot of their great properties in Japan, was another issue as well. So many great games. I mean, for example, Street Fighter 2. I mean, there was an awesome port of Street Fighter 2 on the PC Engine that they didn't bring over to Turbo Grafx in the US. I have no idea why they didn't do that. It would have been a simple port. Absolutely awesome game. Arguably one of the better Street Fighters. So much fun, but it wasn't brought over. So that could be one of the reasons. Another reason, the pack-in game. I mean, Keith Courage. I mean, they could have chose any one of these games in front of you as a pack-in game. I mean, most likely Bonk. I mean, it would have been awesome. That was their unofficial mascot, so I don't know what happened with that. Here is my original system right here. The arcade stick. Got the portable right there. Turbo Grafx Express. My opinion, the best portable of the time period. Could play all the Turbo Grafx 16 Hue cards. Absolutely loved it. Wasn't surpassed until Game Boy Advance, really, in 2001. There's my system. Love the way it looks. Gamepad right there. Mr. Buzzsaw taking a gander. Checking it out. And back over there is the Turbo Grafx 16 Mini. In my opinion, the best of the mini consoles. Absolutely amazing library of games. Absolutely love it. But as far as platformers, well, Turbo Grafx 16 has got you covered as well. This is my honorable mention right here, Bloody Wolf. I mean, this is an awesome game. It's obviously reminds you a lot of Contra and those that came out on Nintendo's and Sega's platform. Absolutely awesome. So much fun. I mean, this game, it's very similar to those games, but it's a totally different spin. It's got, you could ride a motorcycle. It's got different, side-scrolling areas, top-down areas. Not sure it's 100% a platformer, but I'll include it as a platformer. You're fighting gunships. You're fighting helicopters, enemies all over the place. Just absolutely fun. A great entry into that genre, I say, for Turbo Grafx 16. Just another awesome game that they have. So that's my honorable mention for the best platformers on Turbo Grafx 16. Into my top 5, Legendary Axe. I mean, how can you go wrong with Legendary Axe? Just a theme, it's fun. It has a, Mr. Buzzsaw has left the building. Absolutely fun, Legendary Axe. I loved it. It has a second part as well, Legendary Axe 2. It's a bit of a different game, but it's also good. I really like it as well. Legendary Axe is just fun. It's got these creepy creatures. You're there with your axe, breaking off limbs off of, super humongous spiders and all kinds of things like this, fighting bears. I mean, it's a really cool game. Awesome platformer. I think it won Game of the Year. I can't remember the year, maybe 89, around that time frame. It was just a great game. I mean, this could have also been a wonderful pack-in for the Turbo Grafx 16, but unfortunately didn't go that way. Anyways, my number 5 pick right here, Legendary Axe, is one of the best platformers on Turbo Grafx 16. Number 4, Splatter House. How can you go wrong with Splatter House? I mean, this is just a must-buy, I think, for the system. It's absolutely awesome. It was so much fun. Had a great time with this game. I know there's a Splatter House 2 and 3, I believe, that are on the Sega Genesis. But I always go back to the original right here. I love the box art right there. It's just got that vibe from the, the late 80s, early 90s. This Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, type vibe. Absolutely awesome. You got 2x4 right there, and you're mashing zombies to save your girlfriend. I mean, how more ridiculous can it get, right? Later on, you get other weapons. You get a shotgun and things like that. So yeah, it's a super cool gun. I mean, super cool game. Sorry. Absolutely fun. Yeah, the gun is pretty cool too, actually. Yeah, you got to save it up to beat up on your monsters. Yeah, absolutely fun. Love it. Splatter House. Number 3, Bonk's Adventure. Bonk's Revenge. I couldn't decide on one, so I put them both in as the number 3. I mean, Bonk is just synonymous with Turbo Grafx 16. I love the character. I love the colors, the bright colors. I love the dino themes, the dinosaur medieval kind of caveman theme. It's just so much fun. I mean, you're going inside a dinosaur's mouth. You're you're wandering around inside his stomach. I mean, it's just completely completely crazy. The way he eats meat, and he just goes crazy, becomes super strong. I mean, he bites onto the side of mountains with his teeth. It's just over the top ridiculous. I always loved this game. I liked it better than Sonic on Genesis. I liked it better than the Mario games. Although the Mario games are great as well, but I just like the theme of Bonk. I always liked it. There is one more Bonk. There's a Bonk 3. And it's just ridiculously expensive. I never bought it, unfortunately, but it looks really cool. You got super sized and super tiny and all that, and it probably takes Bonk to the next level. One day I will play it. Maybe one day I'll get lucky and I'll acquire it. And there's also, as you know, if you watch my shooter video, you'll know there's a shooter as well with this theme called Air Zonk, which is their relative in the future. Again, just ridiculous, over the top. I think this is just such a good franchise for Turbo Grafx 16. It just showcases the system. If they would have put this at the pack-in game, I mean, they would have had, if this is a pack-in game and would have brought over a couple more games from Japan, they would have definitely had a better fighting chance against Sega and Nintendo at the time. Number 2, Ninja Spirit. I mean, this is probably my favorite ninja game. I absolutely love it. I mean, it is just a feast for the eyes. It's so beautiful. It's so cool looking. The monsters are just amazing. They're gigantic. You get these like clones of yourself, and you get super powered, and you're just beating up on everything. I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful. Just love Ninja Spirit. Such a cool game. And still to this day, it's moderately priced. So it's definitely a bargain. I mean, you can play it through the original or through the Turbo Grafx 16 Mini or whatever way. It's just an awesome game, especially back in the time. Imagine like the late 80s. I mean, this was just something else, a sight to behold, Ninja Spirit, absolutely awesome. Love it. And number 1, you knew it had to be this, right? The beauty that is Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Now, why didn't they bring this over to the US? I have no idea. But it's on CD-ROM, so the CD does play in the Turbo Grafx 16 if you have the CD attachment. Absolutely awesome game. I've been slowly playing through it. I just absolutely love this game. I mean, in my opinion, this is probably the best Castlevania game of that era, I would say. Just absolutely love it. So much fun, so cool. I mean, it's just, compared to the others, compared to the Super Nintendo Castlevania, compared to the Castlevania that's on Sega Genesis, those are awesome games as well. Absolutely love them. But that game is just, there's just something about it. It's just such a well-made game. So much fun. Look at Mr. Buzz signing up down over there. Hanging out by the Turbo Grafx 16 Mini. Anyways, absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love playing it, so just slowly getting through it. The boss battles are amazing. Just a totally ridiculous, totally awesome game. I don't know why they didn't do a better job of bringing that over. They really should have. It's just so awesome. Yeah. Anyways, those are my top 5 right there for Turbo Grafx 16 as far as platformers. Absolutely awesome games. Top 5 with one honorable mention. Can't go wrong with any of these. Absolutely amazing. Rondo of Blood right there in the background. Totally cool. If you like the content, I mean, please like and subscribe and share and comment and all that. Let me know what are some of your favorite platformers. And also, if you got this far in the video, put a lizard emoji down there. I'd be curious to see how many lizard emojis I get down there. So anyways, Mr. Buzzsaw is over there hanging out, and he's signing out. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.